Hey, little Thursday Thunder here. Bradley Charbonneau coming to you weekly. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I can find less than 10 minutes to record a quick video. That is also part of the decision-making process. I convinced myself, told myself, challenged myself to record a video every single Thursday, and I've been doing it since January 1st, 2020. I'm in season 6, the 6th year I do this. How is this so easy for me? How is this possible for me? And the answer is in the system. I created a system of weekly production, and I stick to it. It's really that simple. But there's a lot of talk about simple versus easy, or simple and easy, or this is simple but not easy, or easy but not simple. Frankly, because I made it simple, it made it easier. This year I'm talking a lot about my big project, Now What, which is all about decision making. And there is an example of a perfect decision making tool or a process that makes a potentially difficult decision easy, and then it makes the execution of the action easier because I made the decision to do it. I have a time frame every Thursday that's very easy to follow. I have a time limit, ideally less than 10 minutes if it's just me videoing. If it's interviewing somebody, less than 20, maximum 30. I'll give you a little view here of the outside of the sunny southern Spain before I head off to dreary and cold and dark and gray. Can you tell I'm not excited? Netherlandia, but that's okay. I love it there. No, really I do. So, every single week. That's it. I publish every single Thursday. Now, here's another little twist on the decision-making process while we're at it. I just finished up a 5-day holiday down here. Came to see some of my longtime best old friends, an old roommate from France, a German guy who lives in southern Spain, and we partied up to not sugarcoat anything. We are drinking, we are eating, we are having a good old time. And what's interesting is that some of these guys I only see once a year. And so I have to, it's going to sound like I talk about and think about decision making all the time. And if you think about it, we always are making decisions. We're making decisions on a constant basis. I have to decide right now, am I going to go to the left or the right of this planter? Okay, I'm going to go to the left. That's it. I just made a decision, a tiny one. I see these guys once a year. What are we going to talk about? What topic am I going to bring up? I have to make a decision. So another element of the holiday aspect, of the vacation aspect, of the I'm in a different mood. If you followed some of my work last year, you might remember Kronos and Kairos. Kronos being sort of the daily, the regular, like a daily habit, and Kairos being the out of the ordinary, the wilder, the deeper, the more interesting, the dream state, or the adventure state, or frankly, the holiday state. So often holidays are on sort of Kairos time, and daily, workaday, regular life is Kronos time. So should you make the decisions for your Kronos life in your Kairos time, right? So let's say now I'm with these guys. I mean, here, take an example. One guy, he's real estate guy, right? And so he just like built a building, and he's got tenants, and he was telling us about it and stuff. And I'm like, that's interesting. So in my Kairos week, where my mind is more open to different ideas, I'm intrigued by Mr. Real Estate Dude, right? Whereas maybe if I were in my Kronos regular life, I wouldn't be as open to the idea because I'm in my Kronos regular life of whatever, publishing and YouTube and whatnot, whatever it is I'm doing, right? And so, but maybe it's not real estate, although frankly I am into real estate, but he's into more commercial real estate. So is that interesting for me? So I'm more open to different ideas because I'm in the Kairos time. I'm in the Kairos mindset. And that happens because, note the airport, because I'm in an airport, because I'm away from my Kronos life. So the big question for today is, should we make chronos decisions in our Kairos time, right? Should we make sort of regular everyday decisions in the time when we're in a free-for-all? Now, if you think about it, this could backfire in a way, right? Because you could say, sure, let's just take this example, right? Sure, I should go into, commercial real estate. That's he makes loads of money. Great, let's do that. But the Kronos reality is that he's been doing it for I don't know how many years. And so do I want to get into that? When I get back to my Kronos life, am I still interested? Is it still, if I ask my mind, heart, and gut, Martin, Henri, and Go, what are they going to say about this, the real estate idea, right? Another one of the guys, by the way, you'll see I sometimes joke about this, but this is my annual birthday trip down to southern Spain with I call them the 4 German attorneys because they are 4 German attorneys. And they're great fun, although I know I'm giving them a bit of a shot there with making fun of them because they're German and because they're attorneys and they're German attorneys. I mean, really. So think about it. What about me, Mr. Artistic, chaotic, all over the place, wild-haired professor with wacky ideas all the time? Do I want to bring my crazy Kairos ideas to these Kronos guys, right? And again, I just made an assumption. That these are Kronos guys. How do I know they're Kronos guys? Am I there? Am I meeting them in their law office? And we're talking lawyer stuff, right? No. We're, on a beach cafe in southern Spain. So maybe they are more open to my Kairos ideas as well. So there you have it. That's really the point I wanted to make today. Coming to you from the airport in southern, sunny, can we take one more look? Southern, sunny, warm, gorgeous, blue sky, Malaga. And heading off into gray, dark, wet, cold, rainy, potentially even snowy Netherlands, right? So I'm going from my Kairos free-for-all, anything is possible, happy-go-lucky, let's have another white wine mindset to hunker down, let's get to work, life is hard and brutal and I need to work hard at my job, which I do. I'm not saying that's not the case, but what am I open to? How is my mind thinking based on my different mindsets, which can be very much influenced by your location? So an underlying point here could be, how much is your mindset affected by your location, right? And how much does your location then affect your Kairos and your Kronos, right? Do you allow it to? Do you let the Kairos mindset come into play? Do you allow for your ideas to be bigger and more exciting and more adventurous or maybe even unexpected? Do you listen to others' ideas, right? Like real estate, commercial real estate guy, right? Now, I can tell you I'm not really into commercial real estate, so that one's probably not going to last long. But I can tell you what I just had coffee with one of the guys, and we were talking about how my ideas, I have a new idea every day and everything. And he was saying, so he comes from a much more professional, serious background than I do, right? He's worked for corporate forever, and I haven't, right? So he said he comes from another place. He comes from a Kronos world, and I come from a Kairos world. It's, I don't know, the professional versus the artist, if you want to put it like that. And he's like, Bradley, please don't stop your ideas. And in fact, think of the people who don't have ideas all the time and how you could help them to come up with more ideas or on a regular basis, or how to be more confident about idea creation. How could you help them with that? So it was really cool. So there you have it. I'm on holiday talking with what I would consider sort of a Kronos guy from my Kairos self in general. And I'm even in Kairos, doubled down because I'm on holiday in February. And he heard me and he got it back to me, and it really helped me. So be open with your Kairos mind. Get out of your Kronos life once in a while. You don't need to come to Spain, but go have fun. Get out of your Kronos life and jump into your Kairos for a bit. Make the decisions based on that. Bye for now. See you next week.